All right. Today we're making a taco dip and some quesadillas. Sounds awesome. Let's get going.
Good things are coming. Good things.
Before we get started, I want to remind everybody that cooking should be fun and relaxing, so let's grab our relaxing juice. Cheers. All right, and let's get started. So we're going to start off with our taco dip today. It's a 4-layer dip. We only have 4 ingredients. Anybody with a spoon can do it, all right? Don't even need to cook it, all right? But I don't have my ingredients. Due to the powers of editing, they're going to be right here. Oh, here they are. Our first ingredient we're going to start off with is some cream cheese. A little bit of cream cheese, all right? Ooh. Now I like to use the whipped cream cheese because it's easier to spread. You can do it when it's cold. Don't have to wait nearly as long for it to warm up. If you have regular cream cheese at home, go right ahead. There we go. I'm going to take out about a half a cup's worth of cream cheese. And we're just going to spread it around the bottom of our baking dish. We have our cream cheese. It's all spread in the bottom here. If you don't have cream cheese, you can use sour cream or Greek yogurt if you're going heart healthy. That'll work just fine in this. You want to help me? Okay. Anyway, next up we have these beans. I have black beans. Make sure you drain the can of all the bean juices. And don't cut your finger on these things. They are razor blades. And now we're just going to take spoonfuls and spread it over top our cream cheese. There we have it. Our second layer and our 4-layer dish is completed. All right. And now, of course, if you don't like black beans or if you don't have them, if you have refried beans, those will work just as well, if not better, if you made them yourself. Pretty yummy. Chili beans are also really good in there. All right, next up we have salsa, and you can use your choice of salsa. Here we go. I'm going to use a mild salsa. I am making this for my wife and an infant girl, so there we go. For all you manly, yes. For all you manly men out there seeking very spicy salsa, go right ahead. We're just going to spread this over top of everything. All right, salsa's done. There you are. Last but not least, we're gonna do some shredded cheese. I'm just doing like a Mexican cheese mix from the store. There we go. If you don't have this, if you can get shredded cheddar, that'll work fine. Colby, Jack, and Monterey are my favorites. Cheddar will definitely work, and we're just gonna sprinkle this evenly. And there you have it, the taco dip is done. That took, what, 5 minutes? And I was dealing with this baby's little temperament. You can do this in probably 3, maybe 1, really. If you don't like the beans, skip them, okay? And the best part to me about this dish is it doesn't matter the order. You can put the salsa on the bottom, cream cheese in the middle, beans and cheese on top. Whatever you like, okay? I do prefer to put the shredded cheese on top because it looks a little bit better, but you know, it won't mess up the taste. Now I'm going to put some plastic over this and save it for later because it's going to go with our quesadillas. All right, next up on the menu, we're going to be doing some quesadillas, all right? But first, we have these tortillas just from the store, no big deal. Only problem is they're a bit on the cold side. And tortillas don't like to be cold. Like if you try to flip this over too much, it's just gonna tear, and that's not gonna be very good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn our frying pan on like a medium low, toss these guys in there for about 30 seconds, flip it, wait about 30 seconds, take it out, put it on our plate, okay? If you have problems with these things sticking when they're both warm, Please use a paper towel to keep them separate. All right, see you guys in about a minute. All right, we're back. So our tortillas are nice and warm now. Look at how flexible they are, kind of like your mom.
Gotcha! Wow!
There's no way you're gonna break these guys, all right? So now we're gonna put them on this plate here. They should stay nice and warm until we're ready to use them. If you're worried about them staying warm, grab another plate, flip it upside down, and they'll stay warm that way. All right. We're gonna work on our chicken, all right? Now, luckily, last night, I made some chicken thighs for us. Here we go. And as my mom used to say, there's no such thing as leftovers, it's just pre-cooking. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And if you want to know how I cook these guys, I just do salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder, put them in the oven for about 20 minutes on 400, and they're done, okay? Easy peasy. We need a couple extra spices on these guys just to make it taste a little bit more like Southwestern. We need a bit of cumin, just a little sprinkle, a lot of sprinkle. And a bit of chili powder. Okay, now we're going to slice these guys real thin. Okay, please excuse me, I only have the one hand, so I'm just going to give it a quick dad chop. All right, I'm going to give it a quick mix in, a quick toss, just to get those spices evenly distributed on the chicken. Could you have done this, or could I have done this after I had diced the chicken? Yes, but I wasn't thinking about it. So there, get off my back. Alrighty, chicken is all mixed. It is time to build our quesadillas. First up, we'll just do the cheese one because that one's easy. You're gonna grab a handful of your shredded mix, and we're gonna go just spread it out nice and evenly on this tortilla. There we go. Of course, if you don't have a shredded mix like I do, my rule is typically to grab one cheese that's high in moisture that's going to melt really well, like Monterey Jack, Colby Jack. Mozzarella is pretty good, provolone, and then a nice flavorful cheese like cheddar or something that's a little bolder. Cheddar won't melt quite as well, but if you mix them together, it's going to be a great quesadilla. Anyway, so we're going to spread this to the edges. We're going to give her a fold. This one's ready to go. Nope, not like you can have it right now. Okay, next we're going to do the chicken one. And this is going to do several quesadillas. I'm going to make a few for supper. I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. All right, spread this guy out. There we go. And don't be stingy with your cheese, okay? We're wanting these things to melt, be nice and melty. Here we go. Nothing worse than a quesadilla that isn't cheesy. Like queso is part of the thing. It's cheese. It's Spanish for cheese. Now let's sprinkle our chicken. Yeah. There we go. I want to make sure this thing. There we go. And we're going to give this guy a fold. All right, so now we're ready to fry these guys up. I will see you on the stove top behind me. All righty, we've got our stove top. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? There we go. We got our stove top set to a medium-low heat. And before we throw in our tortillas, we're going to throw in just a little bit of vegetable oil. If you don't have any vegetable oil, you can still make a quesadilla. It'll still taste good. Let's throw in a little vegetable oil. There we go. That's going to help our tortillas get a little crispy. There we go. Now we'll give it a few seconds to heat up. All right, I think it's time to fry. There you go, that's a good sound. All right, we're gonna let them go for a couple of minutes until both sides are nice and light brown on the bottom. Tell you what, this part gets a little boring, so I'll see you guys when these guys are getting browned on the bottom. All right, let's give them a check. Ooh, doesn't look too bad. All right, that was the easy one to flip. This one's gonna be a little tougher. Doing this one-handed is no fun. Yeah. There we go. That's a better angle. Same deal. We're going to let them get browned up. I bet you that'll take about a minute, minute and a half. Whew, good deal. That is looking great. How's the cheese looking? Oh, that's pretty melty. That's pretty melty. All right, good. I want to make sure that that cheese is melted up. So make sure you have a lid handy. Just going to pour in a little bit of water. Help that cheese melt. I will see everybody behind me for plating. All right, and here you have them, ladies and gentlemen. Our quesadillas are chicken, and our cheese quesadillas are ready to go. I sliced them up. Yes, they are ready to be shared, kind of like a stuffed party nacho, okay? Let's not forget our taco dip. All right. Oh, let's take one of these cheese ones and just kind of scoop up a good dollop. There we are. Down the hatch.
This is tasty.
All right, manager needs a taste. Here you go. It's everything you want in Mexican food, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Get a really good bite. Here we go. Oh my Lord, is that good. Between the quesadillas and this dip, it took me probably 25 minutes, and I was holding a baby making a video, all right? You could probably get this thing done, this whole thing done, in about 5 minutes or so. Let's try a chicken one. There we go. Here we go. Manager's giving me her taster. Seal of approval. Please try these at home. Let me know how you like this dip. This is probably one of my favorite little dishes. Super easy to do, super handy. Don't even need to heat it up. You can keep this thing cold so it travels perfect. No problem. Great for a picnic or barbecue. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me today, everybody. Please let me know down in the comments. What do you like to put into your quesadillas? What do you think of this dip? What would you like to change? Anything you want to throw in there? Oh yeah. Please give me a like and a subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize the channel here. Please follow me on the social medias X and Instagram. I also have a Facebook page, Dad's Cooking. And if you want to send me a picture of something you've made, hashtag it, hashtag Dad's Cooking with a Z. I put that right here so that I can find it pretty easy. If you want to support the channel, please go to my merch store and buy a t-shirt or a hat or something. Oh, if you want some other good picnic foods, I'll put a link right here Oh, if you want a really good drink to go with this, a nice lemonade, I'll put a link at the end of the video so you guys can see it. But I think that's all for me today, everybody. I've been Dad. We're gonna go eat these. They're so good. And if you don't have... Yes. Yes. Now, if you don't have... No? You want to go watch your little mute? All right, I'll be right back. What's wrong, kiddo? You want a different song?